Hi everybody, and a warm welcome to Tree Leafers. Now we come to the second picture. The second picture is traditionally called the discovery of the footprints of the prince. I would like to call it again, to rename it Dancing with Shadows. Now, when we reach that stage, or where we get into that kind of mind, we have a path to follow. We clearly have a practice, and we start to follow a particular body of teachings. We listen to a teacher, we start to sit, we sing sutra. But at this stage, we are basically still hunting, tracking. And our mind is over-focused on the prints, on the footprints. We are very attached to the traces left behind. We imagine that these traces will take us to what we are actually looking for. And as a result of this intense focus, the whole scenery vanishes. It happens anytime we are over concerned and overdoing something. We are in fact too obsessed by details. We worry too much, of course, and we miss the whole view. In order to appreciate the view, to taste the view, to gently enjoy simply being there, all we need to do is to soften the gaze. If I may say, traditionally speaking, to concentrate is to aim at one point. Well, in Zazen and in our practice, to concentrate is to reverse this triangular gesture, this pointed gesture, and to open up. The blooming gesture is closer than the arrow to the real concentration. In our tradition, the gaze in Zazen is called the gaze on the distant mountains. It just is a gaze all-inclusive, a gaze that doesn't pick up and choose. It's always accepting, is not fixed. This gaze is a gaze of Mushotoku. No end gaining, no goal, no aim. The prints in the snow are not showing a distant reality, something beyond the mountain, beyond this present moment. The prints in the snow and the mud are pointing at the snow, pointing at the mud. The quality of the snow, the quality of the mud, footsteps, mud steps, snow steps. The prints, seen as they are, invite us into the vast space in which they arise, in which we arise. Seeing footsteps as clues to track something down is the complete opposite, and this is dancing with a shadow, chasing a ghost. Now, there is something else I'd like to say, is that prints can also be seen as words, sutra. And people study sutra in order to get it, as you know. Well, in Dogen's understanding, the shape of the mountain, the depth of the valley, the sound of the river, the wind in the trees, the tides, rocks, herbs, muds, everything is the true sutra, is the voice of Buddha. And in a similar way, the very sutra written words are indeed the voice of the Buddha as well, the shape of the mountain, the depth of the valley, the sound of a stream. The understanding which we traditionally have, study the sutra, study the prints and the printing things, study what's written in order to reach the meaning, doesn't operate here at all. It's true to a certain extent, but this understanding is not complete. You see, what's wonderful about Dogen's teaching, and I am really amazed at it, is that you can eat a rice cake, a painted rice cake. Is that the finger pointing the moon is the moon itself, is the reality. So, this second picture, tracking, trying to find out the whereabouts of the golden fish, the ox, the bull, the original face. All these things are but an illusion. If you bump into traces and prints, and we do every day, enjoy them and relax. I would like to thank you for your patience. So do the same with my words. Throw them away. Come back to here and now. Come back to your reality in reality. Take great care of yourself. And see you soon for Rohatsu.